right, why don't gang? I hope y'all know what time it is. It's 7 o'clock. Let me take it until we get this show started. Remember, moderators, local options. If you're new over here, you definitely have to hit that subscribe button, okay? Check it out. This is a secret girl society. You can hear it now. But if anybody else who's new over here, right here, down here, let them know. Check it out, business that you want to remind the business that pays you. And guys, allegedly. And y'all better be here in the motherfucking wine glass, okay? Hold on, y'all, real quick. Give me a second. I gotta get a baby glass with my water. That's my assistant, Tiffany. Upgrade of a better version of what I went through a couple years ago. If you understand what I'm saying, you don't even hear nothing from her. You don't hear her calling me no B word. You don't hear her trying to sleep with the clients or nothing like that. She light skinned. Y'all say I don't like light skinned people. Y'all say I don't like gay people. None of that. And they all work with me, okay? And we all helping each other get money, okay? But I ain't studying none of that y'all got going on right here. How is y'all doing? I got lipstick on my teeth, boogers in my nose. Come on now, help me out now. Help me out. As I was crying yesterday on my live early in the morning, right? And they was like, Tasha, you got a boogie, you know? I was like, oh my God, I'm out here looking like fucking that diva, junking that diva. You know, his boogers always coming out because of the, you know, the ongoing sinuses and stuff like that because of the long term. So they say alleged coke use, you know what I'm saying? And we got a lot of people out here using that, all right? So listen, I know you see the title. I know you know it's messy. I love it when I get the last laugh. Listen, thank you so much, Amaya. I'm sure you look great too, baby. Thank you. Look, you said Dallas, Texas. Check it in with the beautiful Tasha K. And boo, I'm in Dallas. And what we doing tonight? Winos, I'm in Dallas playing. I ain't got no security team or no nothing. I can't go nowhere. And Shaq ain't gonna let me, so I'll be in the house. I was outside last night like a little speakeasy. It was really nice called The Vault. But I'll tell y'all about that later, okay? We got a lot of other business to tell. My business is not important. All right, so as you see on the title, I thought about whether or not I was going to give y'all this wine. And I felt conflicted because it is the beginning of the year. And nobody wants to start the beginning of the year, according to, you know, the world. For me, it's April, March. Off on hell. It's cold outside. Don't nobody want to be going to hell. Don't nobody want to be going to hell. So I was like, I'm gonna be good. So when my sister got on this internet at the beginning of the year to call her sister a junkie, ugly, crackhead, dirty, sweaty, all of that, everybody from the past hit me. Everybody. And so there, you know, I debated whether or not I was going to put this out. But then I said, my loyalty is to the winos. I didn't start this. I said, so there's no reason why I should feel conflicted about putting this out. I didn't start this. I did not start this. But I have a due diligence to finish it. And so as we finish this show tonight, this will be the last topic that you will hear. Okay, I've only taken maybe 2 minutes of the conversation. That's all I wanted you guys to hear. That's all that's important. If it gets a little thick out here in the streets, man, there's 4 sources that she owed money to, that she done allegedly did things with, laid down with, all of that. We can unveil what is it? Surviving unhilarious, serious. If we have to, but I'm not trying to go there. I am trying to be a good wino this year. I'm really trying, really motherfucking trying. You understand what I'm saying? No. As you guys are coming on up in here, okay, we're gonna go ahead and pay our sponsors some homage, okay? That is how we, pay the bills around here, and they love to advertise their products to you guys, and I love that you guys always support them. Half the time they're Black. So these are Black people that want a Black audience to use their Black products and services and stuff like that, okay? And so listen, we're going to go ahead and let the sponsors get in here. We're going to give you some time to get up in here and just, just relax, get your wine, get your cocaine if you want. Get that. All of that. Ain't nobody judging around here. Ain't nobody judging. I told you my daddy do it. Okay, listen, we're going to go ahead and let the sponsors take y'all time for just a second. And then after the break, we got Oprah being dragged by R.F. Kennedy Jr., okay? R.F. Kennedy Jr. Who else we got? Oh, we got Kristy Scott and Desmond Scott. I'm sorry, Kristy Sarah. She changed her name. Kristy Sarah, the famous TikTok couple. Who else we got? Hold on for a second. My memory bad. I'm getting old and stuff like that. Hold on for a second. Why is y'all texting? Okay, cool. Hold on for a second. Let me make sure y'all know what we're going to be talking about so you're good and comfortable. We're going to be talking about Nene Leakes, Claressa Shields. Definitely going to be talking about Jeezy. We got some wine on Jeezy. Also going to be talking about Christian Gold. Jennifer Williams of Basketball Wives. That is now canceled, so she ain't got no job either. Her husband, okay? We got some damaging recordings of her husband. Y'all know I'm coming with a receipt. I don't even know why y'all playing with me in 2026, okay? We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass too. We'll be right back after the break. Let's go.
Stressed out about anything, including debt. There's so many other detriments to our lives, our health, our family, our friends, all can see it on us. And then when you become debt free, you can start focusing on things that truly make you happy. It really is true happiness. I've had many individuals make up with family members after going through bankruptcy because they don't have the stress. It really changes your mindset and it allows you to have the freedom, the mental freedom to take care of what's really important. And I certainly recommend it for everybody because, as we all know, life is too short.
Clips out there about you sometimes do show you a very angry Black woman kind of life.
I am an angry Black woman. I am angry that my sisters are dying at ridiculous rates of heart disease, maternal death. I am stressed. I am angry that I live in a nation that lies to us and has been, and people still aren't sure how to make it make sense.
You've never heard of Candace Owens?
I don't know her.
Your messages are very similar.
I am a radical leftist.
Do you date?
Who's gonna date me?
There are other people like you that you can date.
Name them.
I'm not a matchmaker.
I have 5 cats and a dog. I love being a cat lady. And the other day I was driving and I had like my dog and my 3 cats in the car going to the vet, and I was like, wow, this is the life you chose. I haven't had sex or been kissed in 2 years.
Do you think that has a lot to do with your anger too sometime?
No. I think that's actually very unintellectual for you to ask.
No.
Yes.
Because as Black women, we have to release.
So I don't have a vibrator?
All right, so you guys are at odds. The baby's back with you. At what point does Claressa's career take off?
Her career took off? Did it? Where's the sponsorship? Where are the endorsements? Her career took off? Her career only took off because of a married man. And a fake ass deal with Win Records. Who's ever heard of a record label signing a boxer? And I'm gonna set that right there for everybody to marinate on.
Somebody stole 2 hard drives from Jada's house. So now we get into why she's even more mad. Jada would watch at the houses. She had her laptop. She would stick her hard drive in, right? Boom, and hook it up to the TV. And she could play whatever video she watching. So I'm seeing videos of her and Will and a bunch of some celebrities, everything. Because remember, the last interview I told you, if you don't sue me, I'm gonna let people know who you've been hitting with them dildos. And I said, if you don't sue, I'm going to sue. So I told you, being Muslim, whatever I say I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do, period. And I got to have evidence. So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal, and I saw celebrities on the tape.
Oh.
I'm under penalty of perjury. If anything in here is a lie, my ass going to jail. Period. There's no if, there's no ends, there's no buts.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
All right, hear ye. We are back. Welcome. You guys know that we always open the show with our sponsors and the sponsored interviews and things that we're doing. Bilal is streaming now. So is Amanda Seals. So is Claressa Shields' cousin. That is still the #1 interview over on TashaKLive.com right now. Make sure you subscribe to TashaKLive.com to see those amazing, messy ass interviews. Okay. And if you don't want to subscribe, you have the option to rent for $4.99 at a one-time purchase. Okay. Real quick, regarding that Claressa Shields interview, we will be talking about Claressa Shields a little later. I do want you to refresh. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it, because Shalita, the cousin that came out and dragged Claressa in that video, the one that claims she raised Claressa, well, her mammy called me. And we asked about the bill, her being the ambassador for Bill Clinton. We asked the mama about everything. And when I tell you, it just seems like the more I talk to this family, the worse the information gets. So I need you guys to refresh that interview so that when the mammy come, you not lost. She got smoke for Shalita. And I'm sure Shalita gonna spin the block and come right back to respond to that. So we got a whole series, okay, that we're going to be sipping to. All right. Real quick, speaking of sip, I ain't going to sip during this particular topic here. Well, it's not actually this one. First of all, I ain't going to sip to this one. Nene Leakes, congratulations, girl. Y'all, can we make some noise for Nene Leakes? She got a job now. So, I don't know if you know, they welcomed her back to Bravo. How long she been gone? About 7 years? It's been a minute. I think about 5-7 years. Between that time, she unfortunately lost Greg. Collected a hefty check, though, Y'all better have life insurance policies together on y'all significant others, y'all partners. That's how you instantly become a millionaire, Ain't nothing wrong with that. You just preparing. You're not preparing for them to die. You just preparing. There ain't nothing wrong with preparation. But just like we use preparation aids for some hemorrhoid, ain't nothing wrong with that. Just a little bit. So she got a job now. She needs one, She has been funding her boyfriend, whom she met, that was married, Yanni, and she's still in court being sued by Yanni's wife for alienation of affection. I'm sure Nene's Leakes is, they're just trying to drag it out to see how much longer the wife can afford it. And so the wife is seeking money, from Nene Leakes. Nene Leakes funded the boyfriend, Yanni, who was married to the woman that's suing Nene Leakes. He ended up starting some companies with Nene Leakes' money, Greg's money, and allegedly. And then, he paying spousal support to the wife, to the ex-wife, with the money that he made off of Nene Leakes and Greg's investment into his stove. And so she needs this job right now. And I know there's a little video floating around outside. Somebody, look at Tasha tearing down Nene Leakes. No, I wasn't tearing her down. Nene Leakes spent a lot of time out here, spending a lot of money on her image. And I know she was trying the podcast thing. She was trying to do, the online talk show thing. And it just did not work. It didn't stick. It was too much. It wasn't relatable. Nene Leakes is reality TV. You just got to put her in the scenario and let her be herself. That's what she shines at. But anything that's scripted, I've just never liked her. I've never really just kind of connected with her. I connected with her on her authenticity through the reality TV screen. So I don't like the scripted series and stuff that she's doing. And then besides, when these celebrities start jumping into my space on my internet, trying to do what I do, and they're all regurgitating the same celebrities and same news. Half the times they friends with them. It's not gonna hit like how the winos wine be hitting out here. It's strong. 85% alcohol, volume alcohol layer. So it doesn't give authentic. It gives that you really need to check. And I know she had been begging Bravo to hire her back. Begging Bravo. Okay, and they finally said, you know what? She done got on enough knees and sucked enough out here with the executives. Come on, girl. Come on, get your shoes. Bring your purse. Take your shoes off. Leave them on. Come on in the house. You know what I'm saying? And she got her job back, so she's going to be on this season's. I believe it's like a Housewives reunion where they're taking housewives from different franchises and they're putting them on a boat, the best of the best. On a boat or on some type of trip together, and they're filming together. And like I said, she need that job. She need that because she living on Greg's money wasn't gonna last too much longer. And I know she had sold her house and she made some money from that, so she had a little something that she was working with. So bottoms up. And I dragged her in the past because I felt like she was out here procrastinating and wasn't taking her brand serious, and it took a white woman like Bethany to wake her up to say that she needed to be getting her bag. But I hope that when she gets this bag this time, we are going to see an evolution of NeNe Leakes' brand on another level, mimicking Bethany and all of the other housewives that have built tremendous, just empires behind it. I would love to see NeNe Leakes in an e-commerce lane. I really would. I would love to see her with a makeup brand, with a beauty brand. I would love to see her with the skincare brand, especially for older women. This is what I would like to see with the money that she's using. Hopefully Yoni is selling enough suits down there that he won't have to dip into hers, okay? So yes, this is what I want to see. And this is what we want. And please make sure the makeup matches our neck, NeNe. You see how my makeup matches my neck? It matches my boobs. I don't want this is a good picture of you. I don't want light face, dark chest. Moving on. Wine, huh? Jay, I need some ice in this wine. My God. Who's next, y'all? Who's next? Jeez, can I get some ice? Shit. Okay. In white wine news, y'all see Oprah up there. White wine news, as I said. It was supposed to happen Wednesday, but I was traveling Wednesday. I apologize for not being live this week. But your girl listen, I'm halfway Hollywood. I ain't Hollywood all the way, just halfway, okay? I show up when the check is given, but you ain't finna see me down there at no parties and stuff, being all extra Hollywood, acting like I like them when I'm about to spill their business. So you're not gonna see that. But when they say, hey, Tasha, we need you down here on the movie set, I'm coming in there. I'm coming in there with my feathers on. I'm coming in there with my fake purse. I'm coming in there. Like, what's up? Who called? Who called? For the wine blogger lady. I'm here to get a check. Absolutely. So in white wine news, Oprah is being dragged by R.F. Kennedy Jr. I didn't even know he had the capacity to drag anybody because he could barely talk. Y'all know we did an interview with him right when he was running for president, and shout out to Angela Stanton King for hooking that up, you know what I'm saying? And y'all done drag Angela Stanton King off the damn channel. I had to beg her to come back just so she'll do a second interview and answer all the questions that y'all want to answer. She coming back, y'all. She coming back, don't worry. But she had hooked this interview up when he was running for president, and then he ended up being selected by Trump to be in charge of the food that we eat and all the vaccines and the chemicals and stuff that we be ingesting, and why our cancer rates is the highest in the world amongst any other country. And we're trying to figure that out. Okay. And so he seems to have been doing a good job, in the White House. He's getting rid of a lot of, red dyes, and he ain't got rid of the blues yet, but he got rid of like one red dye, 40, I believe. He left the other 37, 12, the one and all that there. He's getting rid of mercury and the vaccines and things. They about to put Tylenol off the shelf. They said Tylenol is responsible for the slow progression and development of children. I happen to think that it's a little bit deeper than that. I happen to think that it has a lot to do with increased screen use and not enough communication and social development amongst kids. Okay, but that's a whole other story. Whenever I start my health segment, we'll dive into all of that with experts that can argue or challenge the things that I know personally, because all I do is read medical text. I'm boring. Okay. All right. So neither here nor there. So Oprah, she's been out here pushing her GLP-1s, her and Serena Williams, they've been getting a lot of money off of this. Okay. Because, Black women tend to be the heaviest in the world. Okay. And I think that is by design. Okay. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing, because Black women, we just come with more titties and ass. We do. We the milkmaids of the world. We overpopulate this. That's why Africa right now is number one in having babies. Okay. And so we need a little fat, little estrogen. Kids gotta nurse, they gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, we tend to be a little bit on the thicker side. And when we eat certain things that's not in line with our genetic makeup, okay, and we're overeating processed foods and stuff like that, then it becomes to be metabolic syndrome. And then, we got diabetes type 1, diabetes type 2, and diabetes 3, along with thyroid problems, severe hormone problems, all that there. Okay. Remember, I was in the 9th grade 3 years, so I do not know what I'm talking about when it comes to this, but she's been out here making a cute little coin off of pushing GLP-1s to African-American women who have struggled with weight, especially in their latter years. Okay. And so we can view this as a plus and a minus, but she said something that kind of ticked off R.F. Kennedy Jr. She said that, and let me quote, Jasmine, is there a soundbite on what she said that ticked him off?
All these years, I thought I was overeating. I was standing there with all the food noise, what I ate, what I should eat, how many calories was that, how long was it going to take. I thought that was because of me and my fault. Yeah. Now I understand that if you carry the obesity gene, if that is what you have, that is what makes you overeat. You don't overeat and become obese. Right. Obesity causes you to overeat. Right. Obesity causes you to have all of that food noise. And what the GLP-1s have done for me, and I know a number of other people, is to quiet that noise. Yeah.
Okay. So the GLP-1, of course, this is a sponsored ad by Oprah. She ain't paying me, but whenever you see her do these segments, she is being sponsored by the GLP-1 pharmaceutical company in order to push this, and Black women happen to be a target audience demographic for them, because we know how Black women buy. You got a Fendi bag, I got that same one. You got a Teflon bag, I got that same one. It's kind of the buying psychology of who we are. We're always trying to mimic one another and outdo one another. Very rarely do we want to be individuals, and we just kind of go along, get along, and that's what they continue to push. And so there's nothing wrong with Oprah getting her, her coin. She still got bills to pay. California is not cheap, but I get that. But, R.F. Kennedy Jr., because now he is over the FDA and what goes in our bodies and things like that, decided to get out here and drag Oprah. And this is what he had to say. Let me put on my little reading glasses. Where they at? Hold on for a second, because the shade is on thick. I'm glad he decided to tweet this, because Lord knows I didn't want to hear it come from his voice. I just didn't. I remember, when I was in kindergarten, the reason I don't smoke cigarettes, I smoke weed. The reason I don't smoke cigarettes is because they had a lady that came to my classroom with a hole in her throat, and she had a microphone on the throat, on the hole, and then she had a cooler with emphysema lungs, and lungs with lung cancer in a plastic bag. She passed it around to us, kindergartners, first grade. I was in kindergarten or first grade. I think it was kindergarten, and it scared the lip shit out of me. And every time I hear him talk, that's what it reminds me of. It just triggers me when I was a little girl. And so he goes on to say, and we're going to try to read it in his voice. And he says this here, okay? Bear with me. Trigger warning. He says, "Dear Oprah, yes, you are overeating for years. And it wasn't some mystical obesity gene puppeteering you for. It was your choices." Thank you for the ice. "Stop selling surrender as science. Our kids deserve the truth. The real change starts with personal accountability and no excuses. That's exactly what he said, okay? So I'm going to say it in my voice. He said, dear Oprah, you were overeating, okay, for years. And it wasn't some mystical obesity gene puppeteering your fork. The drag. He just snatched that lady lace front off. It was your choices. Stop selling surrender as science. Our kids deserve the truth. That real change starts with personal accountability and not excuses. Okay. And so, you know, normally I would be inclined to believe that if he were speaking to a, you know, any other race but our race. Because you got to understand science. When you look at science, and I'm not a doctor, but they typically base all the science on a white man and a white woman. And we all know genetically that Black women, Asian women, Latina women, Black men, Asian men, white men, Latina men, the physiques, the bodies are different. And so to say that Oprah has been overeating her whole life, and we all know that's not true, Oprah has not. Oprah was born big. You could tell by her face. She was born big. There's a lot of women out here that's just born big bone, thick, big titties. You know what I'm saying? Wide hips. Oprah wasn't overeating. That's just her genetic makeup. We call them milkmaids, okay? I don't know how Oprah managed to have all them dudes she been messing with shoot blanks all these years and not impregnate her. You know what I'm saying? I think she probably spoke of one baby that she had, but she ain't been pregnant since. But I'm just saying, I just think it's a little premature and a little ignorant for John F. Kennedy Jr., somebody who has over smoked his whole life, and we have to listen to him clear his throat and swallow spit all day while telling us what's healthy and what's not healthy. Meanwhile, we all know what happened to him, and if you don't, just Google it. Smoking kills, y'all. Smoking kills. I know why she ain't had no baby. I know why ain't nobody skeeted up in here, because they can't skeet up in there. They licking. Let me put my little ice in my wine real quick. Hold on. Can't get pregnant if ain't nobody got no sperm. She got Stedman in the outhouse. Okay. But I just think it's very ignorant for, you know, white men who know nothing about Black genetics and how we are shaped different and how our body can take certain things and it can't take certain things. We can eat certain things and we can't eat certain things, and how they base the entire genetic makeup on a white man and a white woman. And you come out here and say she was overeating. Don't believe that, y'all. Don't believe that hype. And I'm surprised Oprah didn't check him. But you know, anything for a sponsored ad, she is supposed to ignore. You know, she is supposed to be Beyonce to the bullshit, you know, and not say anything. But I'm going to say something. It was ignorant for him to say that because obviously he hasn't traveled and hasn't studied other races. Because when you look at Asian people, they tiny and short. You look at some Latina people, they tiny, short, round. Everyone has their genetic makeup. Are we going to say that Mayans that got babies that are born round and shaped like them, round like eggs, is overeating when it's their genetic makeup? I'm not saying there's an obesity gene. I don't think that is, but I just think people just need to be comfortable in their own skin, okay? And watch how many carbohydrates you put in your body, because that will start to add weight on top of you if you are already big. Because the energy that you're consuming, if you're not burning it, is going to go and turn into fat cells and be stored. The overconsumption of carbs and energy turns to fat cells. And when you start to exercise, you burn that energy, but you cannot eat carbs while you're exercising, because you just gonna burn the carbs that you eat, and the fat back on the back gonna stay. You ain't touched that yet. So you got to put your body in a carb deficit, high protein, high vegetables equal, and that's how you lose that their weight. Or maybe you just got a thyroid problem. Too many microplastics in the shit, you know. Ain't nothing we can do. They may need to look into the cause of that. That's why a lot of kids are autistic and stuff like that. They saying the male sperm is full of just microplastics. Moving on. Hope y'all enjoy yourself. I see you. Okay. Hold on for a second. Y'all, I'm already getting like damn pit stains under my arms. I'm hot and shit. I'm just whatever. Anyway, sweaty, as my sister said. Sweaty boo. Yes. Moving on. Who's next? Claressa, you are on my mind, oh, Rissa, you're one of a kind, oh, Rissa, you better watch that married man, girl, because he's playing you, Rissa. He's intensely dead, oh, Rissa. You don't know what you catch. Oh, let me be quiet. Let me leave my sister alone. Stop saying Claressa ugly. Will y'all please stop saying Claressa is ugly? Will you please stop saying Claressa is ugly? First of all Black women look ugly when we in our bonnets and hair chewed up, rat hair, all that stuff dry. We look a little throwback, but Claressa is not ugly. Claressa got some money now. She ain't had no surgery on her face or on her body to change nothing. Okay, that's how you know she pretty. All right, that's how you know she ain't no ugly girl. So I just want to get that out of the way because I see that flying around with a lot of dark skinned women. It's not because they calling me ugly. I know I'm not ugly. I don't give a damn who say it. I know I'm not ugly. I'm just saying they like to put that with that. And I see, because publications, when they pull pictures of me, they don't pull no nice pictures. They pull pictures that purposely make me look dark, aggressive, you know what I'm saying? Dry, all of that. No, stop saying that. Claressa is not an ugly woman. She got a beautiful body. She got a beautiful face. And not to say that, I'm not a big fan of weaves, but she's a fighter, so she's not able to take care of her hair like she should. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard. It gets dry and brittle from the sweat, but we got to stop that. Claressa's not ugly. Ain't nothing ugly about this woman except for her attitude. Now, Claressa mad at me, okay? And I get it. A lot of people be mad at me. They think, I think I'm a bad guy, and I'm not the bad guy. I really am looking out for Claressa the long way. I'm that auntie. It's sort of like, when you got a mom and you take, or, you got an auntie and you take your dude up over there to meet your auntie and your auntie looking at him like this. Hold on. Let me show you. Give me a second. Hey, auntie. I want you to meet, his name's Papoose. You said his name is what? Pap what? Pap Smith? What you bringing in my house named Pap Smith for? Who is this? James, who is this? She got a nigga up in the house named Pap Smith. Is you a woman? What he doing? You already know. I don't want nothing. He ain't, well, you ain't met him. I don't need to meet him. I can smell that he ain't shit. That's how I am, y'all. That's really how I am. I see something that you can't see. Can't never win no number. I went by the horn rolls, but I know the nigga when I see one, I can smell it. He don't mean no good, Rissa. He don't mean no good. He ain't got no money, I can tell. He ain't got no money. He back can't either. His hips is too stiff. Yeah. So that's how I tend to look out for Claressa. Like, I done showed you the man broke. He probably didn't tell you. Showed you his wife broke. Showed you that when you went shopping in the mall, at the Louis Vuitton store, and you bought the Louis Vuitton duffel bag, and then you had to give him the Louis Vuitton box that you bought to give to you as if he bought it for you, and you forgot that you put the receipt online showing that you bought a duffel bag a Louis Vuitton duffel bag, and it's like, did she just give him the gift to give to her to act like the things that we're telling her that he ain't got no money? He is gifting you his jewelry. He is gifting you your stuff that you're buying. He is living off of your money. He is broke. But you get out here and you say this about me and Geisha 305. Now, I don't know what your beef is with Geisha 305. That's a whole nother beef. I'm just telling you as one sister to another. Pap smear ain't shh. But listen to it, y'all. I'm the enemy. I'm the enemy. This is what happens when you let them hit the bottom. Go ahead, Jasmine. Roll the video. Roll the video.
Me, all y'all trollers, liars, Tasha K and Lagisha Dean, this is for y'all. Y'all are cancer to the Black African American culture. Y'all are cancers. All y'all do, y'all whole career, try to break down Black women and tell lies about them. Y'all are sick. And y'all are some sick individuals. And I hate y'all. I do. I hate y'all. And quit making videos about me. If you hate me so much, stop making videos. I'm not scared of none of y'all. Hey, none of y'all make me do nothing different. Nothing. I'm self-made, self-built. I got $8 million. Are you dumb?
She hate me. She hate Geisha 305. We cancers to the Black community. Claressa, the only thing that's a cancer to the Black community is the cancer you about gonna get from HPV, from sleeping with a man that's sleeping with more women than you. And I don't wish that on you. But pap smear, he gonna cause you to get a series of pap smears with the rotational women that he's messing with, including, in my opinion, is still his current wife. Now get that old funky ass mustache nigga off my body, my house, okay? And you come back alone. I'm gonna throw some salt at the door. He ain't gonna be able to come up in here. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper right there. All them spirits ain't coming up in my house no more. And they shouldn't be going up in you because they're gonna be hard to leave. I'm not a cancer. I don't know whose team you think I'm on, but I'm on your team. And like I said, Papoose and Remy spent time together on Christmas. I got pictures of them together. I ain't even dropped those yet. The daughter ain't nowhere near around. But you got $8 million. I got $8 million. I got $8 million. No, you don't. I already got people running the background docs on Win Records on Papoose's position. It's only a matter of time before I drop that. I got PIs on that too to let you know just how much Papoose ain't got it. And you ain't gonna have it either because he finna burn you down the same way he done burnt Remy down and a few other women out here he burning down too. Moving on. After the break, who we got? Hold on for a second. Oh, y'all, don't forget, last Friday, that was my last show. I interviewed Keisha Cole, baby brother, Elijah. Oh, it was a messy interview. He said this in the interview. He said that Neffy allegedly slept with the brother Sam, and it's some incest going on with Frankie kids. All I know is that we got Sam, Keisha Cole's brother, who allegedly slept with his sister Neffy on TashaKLive.com to answer all them questions, okay? Because he's got to say something. So if you want to watch that show, it is $12 to subscribe to watch that interview that's going to happen directly after this. It's going to be live. So he's going to pipe in and we're going to talk to him about everything that Elijah, the baby brother, had said. And we're going to ask him if he slept with his sister Neffy. TashaKLive.com. And it's $4.99 if you want to buy it. Everything's allegedly, even my name's allegedly. After the break, we got Kristy and Desmond Scott, Jeezy and Tracy Edden, Christian Gold, and Jess Hilarious versus Ayanya Van Zant, and Jess Hilarious versus her ex-lover. All that and more coming up after the break. We got some sponsors we need to brag about, which means boldly raise a glass super. Before I go, if I see that I don't have at least 3,000 to 4,000 likes, I'm going to keep running these ass and I ain't giving you nothing. I'm going to shut the live down and go to TashaKLive.com. I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all not getting no Jess Hilarious wine tonight. Play with me. Y'all better like this video. Let's go.
We don't get enough liquid D3. We don't get enough vitamin D. And so I personally have to supplement this particular vitamin D that I travel with all the time, and I make sure that I never run out of, is 10,000 IUs, gluten-free, vegetarian, as a vitamin E and vitamin C base. Okay, and so it's very highly absorbable. There are some fantastic reviews on shoptkdeals.com of women who claim that they couldn't even like lift their arms. And by taking vitamin D3, which helps your body to absorb calcium, and the calcium feeds the bones, they can now raise their arms, they're less pain and things like that.
All right, so we're back. Don't forget, guys, that was which ad was that? Which was that the product? Was that the mushroom product, the T cell, NK cell, mushroom Vitamix Jasmine? Was that huh? Because I was looking at my nose, huh?
Vitamin D3.
Oh, it's vitamin D3. Y'all make sure y'all get that. It's the summertime. It's the wintertime. Y'all ain't getting no sun. You got aches and pains in your hands. It's probably about because you lost some vitamin D just from not getting sun outside. It is the wintertime. We have the lowest levels, and it causes the most health ailments in our bodies, like arthritis, aches, tendonitis, certain autoimmune issues, and everything like that. Okay, so yes, vitamin D3. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order. Okay, this is the highest selling liquid drop, highly absorbable on the site. Okay, Kristy, come on up here, girl. Kristy, come on. Kristy, come on, girl. So, you know, we've been watching the infamous TikTok couple split before our eyes. A lot of y'all was crying. A lot of y'all was like, I cannot believe my favorite couple is gone. It's like y'all ready to go to the funeral. You just cannot believe it. And we have been seeing this forever. You know who they remind me of? Jasmine, what's the dark-skinned couple? She gay now. The little girl. Ken and what's her name? What's
De'Ara.
De'Ara. That's exactly who they remind me of. Oh yeah. Oh, when I saw him, I was just like, this looks forced. He don't look too happy. Yeah. First things first, okay? There's no such thing as a YouTube or TikTok real couple. All right. Somebody is being forced to be somewhere that they want in order to pay the bills, because one done got famous, the other doesn't have anything to do. So they just typically just combine together. And that's why you see that Desmond Scott has lower subscribers than his wife, Kristy. Okay. Kristy is on social media all day, every day. I don't think she has time to wash her ass. It's just so much content. And then she's a mother of 2 kids. I don't even know how she has time, you know, no shade to her, to be a mom, but that's what Desmond was for. Desmond was cooking. He was feeding the kids. A lot of people was worried about how the kids were going to be fed. Their daddy likes to cook because mom is out there. Every single moment is for the internet. Okay. Now, apparently this couple has been together since they were 14 years old. 14. It's all they know. All right. And so recently, the wife here dropped the bombshell whenever she filed for divorce. Everybody was like, well, what happened? What happened? I'm going to tell you what happened. Jasmine wrote a video. This happened. TMZ dropped it. She got the video in her inbox. Yeah, this happened. Look at this. Look at Desmond, y'all. Look at that. He is making out in a club. He look like he ain't kissed nobody in a long time. It's been a long time. Move out the way. Shit. I hate when folks just stand up. Look, she could have stood up and made that video. Desmond didn't know that video was being made. He busy. He locked in. His eyes closed. He don't care. That brother gone. He gone, y'all. Look at him. That is passionate. That's wow. Wow. And so when she filed for divorce, everybody was like, what happened? Why you filed for divorce? And y'all was calling the man gay, all types of stuff, you know. And then I said, I know what happened. So when this video came out, in order for her to get in front of this, she decided to file for divorce, and change her name to get in front of the narrative when she knew that man didn't want her no more. She knew that. She knew he didn't want her because he told her. He came out with a statement. Let me pull the statement up. Y'all give me a second. Let me see. Hopefully I screenshotted that statement. Because that statement told us everything that we needed to know. And y'all got to start listening to men. Whenever they tell you something verbatim, please don't put words in their mouth, y'all. It takes a lot for a man to communicate. They're not just as forthcoming as we are unless they are trying to be who we are. A lot of men lack communication. It takes a lot of energy for them to build up the courage to talk to us and to share their truth. And I'm sure he's been, sharing his truth forever. We've seen it come out on camera. We've seen it. He's like, cut the camera off. He's OCD. You're messing up. Everything is not for content. Can we just have a break? Can we just take a break? Now, I'm not giving him a pass on what he did, but I'll tell you in a minute. Hold on for a second. Let me pull up this statement real quick. Hold on. Give me one second. Y'all know I don't be prepared for nothing. Desmond Scott statement. Okay. So he wrote a little statement after she had filed for divorce. And after he had filed for divorce. And stay in browser. Okay.
It's on the screen if you can read it. Okay.
I can read that. You know damn well I can't read this. You know I damn near goddamn glaucoma. All right. So Desmond Scott says, I want to begin by apologizing to Kristy, our family, and everyone who has been impacted by the public attention surrounding this situation. I know this news has been disappointing for many, and I'm truly sorry for the hurt that it has caused. Okay, he didn't have to apologize really to nobody but Kristy. He didn't even have to take to the internet to do this. Kristy is the mother of my children, and that will always come first. I remain fully committed to being an active, present, and loving parent to our boys, and I've always been. Okay. Now, Kristy and I faced challenges, and I made sincere efforts to work through them. This is where he starts to tell the truth, because this statement came out before the video came out, because she got hit from TMZ about this video. Okay. Matter of fact, she probably got hit by the person who recorded the video. And that's why she ran down there to the lawyer's office real fast to file for divorce so that she could get in front of it. Okay. Like, I'm leaving you. You're not leaving me. And, so that the world would drag him as they are. And I just feel like ain't nobody got no business to be dragging nobody when they ain't in this marriage or this relationship. They've been together since they were 14. And this probably ain't the first time he done cheated. It's just the problem the first time he done been publicly caught cheating. They've been together since they were 14. You think he ain't tapped nothing else? Or maybe he hasn't. And that's the reason why he was so passionately kissing that woman in public, like as if he didn't give a damn. Now, he says, Kristy and I faced challenges and made sincere efforts to work through them. Towards the end of 2025, I wanted to separate. He says, I told Kristy I wanted to separate, and I had conversations with Kristy regarding this. So he wanted a divorce. During this period, I made choices that I'm not proud of. I took responsibility for those actions. I shared this with her directly and personally, which means he went to his wife first. And ultimately, we decided to divorce. I ask for privacy and compassion as we navigate this difficult chapter of our lives. Thank you to everyone who has supported us for over the years. I am grateful for that support, and I will continue sharing my love for cooking and the things that inspire me. I hope you'll continue the journey with me. He done. He been done. He says, so she running down there to file for the divorce. I've been trying to file for divorce on her. And homegirl just did not get it. You guys have to start. Whenever a man say that's what he wants, please don't try to rationalize in your mind that he's saying something else. He is saying just this. And you could be Team Kristy. You could be Team Desmond. I'm Team the family. That's my problem with social media. Is y'all be team one person and don't realize that this is a family and there are two children that are affected by this because these two didn't know how to separate work from family. Mainly her. Because as a woman of the house, young girls, as a woman of the house, you don't stop being a woman of the house just because you are making money or you're needed elsewhere. You are still the woman of the house. You still have a civil duty to entertain your husband off camera. All the entertainment that I saw between them was filmed on camera. What's wrong with quality time? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want them to divorce. They've been together since they were 14 years old. And in that time, do you feel like, because I know women, y'all like this. This is the only man I want to be with, and that's fine. Men ain't like that. He needed his, he has to see something. I'm trying to see something. I'm trying to feel something. That's it. I ain't saying stay with him, but he did approach her and say, I want to separate. Remember that song? I should have left my baby girl a message saying I wouldn't be coming home. I'd rather be alone. She wouldn't truly understand me, that I'd rather leave than to cheat. She give me some time. I could be the man she needs, but there's a lot of lust inside of me, and we've been together since our teenage years. I really don't mean to hurt her, but I need some time to be alone. But when you love someone, you just don't treat them bad. Oh, how I feel so sad. A lot of y'all out here damaged. A lot of y'all think that people are perfect. A lot of y'all think that, oh, this is a deal breaker. Half the time, y'all don't even be knowing that men cheating or women cheating on y'all, whether you're the man or the woman in a relationship and your partner go cheat. A lot of y'all don't even have the capacity to think that the cheating has nothing to do with you. Y'all just automatically, if you're unhealed and you're unexperienced in relationships, a lot of y'all take that personal and you become hurt and you become bitter like Miss Kristy, and not understanding that it ain't got nothing to do with her. And if you truly, truly love someone and he came to her first, which he did, to say, I need to separate. I do not want to hurt you. Give me some time. I'm sure there were other conversations that were had, some that we're not even privy to, that she just was not listening to and didn't take him serious. And now the whole entire marriage is broken down. It ain't easy being together since you were 14 years old. That's not easy. And the fact that they've been together for so long, that's the whole reason why I don't want them to separate. And I really hope that all these women that are bitter and damaged, I'm Team Kristy, and you up over there pushing that bitterness, that damagedness. Oh, he ain't shit, girl. I thought he was a dog. Come over here with me. We can lick each other's coochies. We can be the men and the women to our children. Everybody witnessed Desmond be a good husband to her. Everybody saw that Desmond didn't want nothing to do with that damn camera. I'm going to give you a story. They tried to cast me for Love and Hip Hop twice. The deal was when they casted me, they needed Shaq. I said, that's not going to happen. Well, what? Are you scared? We're going to put you up there as a power couple. My husband ain't filming. It ain't got nothing to do with me. He ain't filming. Well, why doesn't he want to film? We can film him in his natural air. No, my husband is not on camera. And I'm not about to beg him to get on camera for a check. We got a real marriage here. We got a real marriage. I'm sorry. But you're gonna be the leading power couple. I don't know what this brand is that y'all trying to make. That's not how marriage works. I'm sorry. That's not how our marriage works. It's not that I'm insecure. It's not that I'm jealous. Shaq not finna film on nobody's camera, not for now dime, because this is our real family. We're not here to read no lines, to go action, not talk. It don't go down like that. He ain't hanging with Scrappy, none of them. Kurt, none of them. Imagine Shaq with Kurt. Really? These men love the camera. That's not Shaq. Desmond is just like Shaq. Simple. Do what you do, baby. I support you. I'm going to handle this behind the scenes. Just please turn off the camera and come spend time with me. It's not going down. And they declined us twice. I said, I didn't go to them. They came to me. So the fact that they declined, I told y'all the first time. The show will be messy with just me. That's fine. If you want me, fine. We cool. Shaq ain't got no problem with me filming. As long as ain't nobody trying to put their hands on me. Then we got a problem. He pulling the whole production. Okay? He don't play that. Tasha don't fight. We don't fight. We don't do that. No, my husband didn't used to be a rapper, but because we report on all of the love and hip hop drama, they thought by adding me, it would really cause a ruckus to the cast because of the information that I get on the cast. And then they wound up putting it on the show. Like after that Shay Johnson story, of me interviewing her, she was a side. It was like Shay Johnson gonna forever be a side bitch. And she ended up having a baby with a man that had a fiance. They just came to me. They came to me twice, and it was a series of interviews and all of that there. And they was just like, please. They even had dinner with me and my husband trying to convince. It was just like, Shaq's like, I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. And I wasn't even mad. The people thought, oh, why does anyone do it? That's a good opportunity. Tell me what's a good opportunity about Love and Hip Hop? Who's doing well right now that has been on Love and Hip Hop? Tell me. I'll wait. Who's doing well? Financially, mentally, who? Because they all come to me and ask me for jobs when they get fired. Who? Tasha, can you hear me on the podcast? Tasha, please, can you manage me? Tasha, can you do this? Who? So, all I'm saying is, I just felt like certain things, when you have a marriage that is that deep, some of that should have been protected. I still cook for my husband. I don't wash his clothes. I pick his clothes out. We got somebody to do that, whatever. But I still take him lunch to the office. I still make sure the phones is turned off. We spend our quality time. Y'all barely see Shaq on the camera. We have a real relationship that has to be protected. We don't let people in our business. None of that. You said Jocelyn doing well. Okay, whatever. As I said, Jocelyn is being accused by strippers that she's hiring on Jocelyn's Cabaret of trying to take their vaginas and beating up people on TV. That's doing well. Okay. Now, however, when it comes to these two here, I just want them to leave y'all out the group chat. And work this out. Now, I saw what he did. He looked gone. But he'll be right back. And they can be separated. She can go do her too. But this your husband, though, girl. This your husband. And you gonna let somebody this is a nice looking man. And we gonna let somebody come take this? You ain't gonna go do you too, girl. Go do you too. Look how she's gorgeous. She's a gorgeous girl. He's a gorgeous guy. Like, girl, you can go get you some too. They can work it out. I hate when people don't love people through their mistakes, but you say, I love you. But I love Shaq. I love Shaq. I love him. And whatever it is that we go through, everything can be worked out because I loved him. I love him past him. Now, I don't love him to the point where I'm going to neglect myself. I don't do that. I love him unconditionally, the same way I love my child. It's a different type of love. So there's really nothing Shek can do that I'm going to take offense to and feel like he's doing it to me, because he is the most respectful person I have ever met. He is the kindest man that I've ever met. And I personally know that if anything goes wrong, he's not doing it to me. He's doing it to himself. And like I tell Shek, I'm like, hey, listen, it gets too thick in this marriage. You feel like you want to go taste something? Let me know, so I can go taste me something too. But it's not going to change my love for him. I'm not leaving I'm Jada Pinkett. I'm not leaving my husband. I'm not leaving my husband. Just let me know. Same time. I know that man don't love. I know he don't love this one. Put Desmond up. Put Desmond up with the lady. I know he don't love this lady. No, Jen, you got to show her by herself. They say she look like a trans woman. She just wear a lot of makeup. Yeah, she just wear a lot of makeup. I'm just saying. I just tap me. If you know, because I know people, lust is very different from love. And when you grown, you understand that. You know what I'm saying? Do you really think it's 8 billion people out here in the world that you're going to be attracted to just one person your whole life? People are going to arouse you in other ways, mentally, physically, spiritually. But if it get to the point where you just can't control it, just let me know, because look, wait. Can I go too? Can I go this way? You go this, and then whatever happens, and then we come back together when we got it out of our system and we're good. But I love this man. I'm never gonna love a man like I've loved my husband before. I'm sorry. I'm not leaving my husband. I'm sorry. We're not doing that, Kristy. You're stupid. Kristy. You're stupid. Okay? You stupid. Take the pass. Take the pass. Catch the ball. I'm sorry. Me and my girlfriend was just talking about that. She's been with her husband 14 years. Her husband is very successful. She's like, listen, Kristy's talking about letting my husband go. It's not that you're insecure. It's just that I know. We know what's outside, y'all. We know what's outside. We know that's outside. We know because that's outside. We know what's outside. We don't want them. A lot of times we just want to play with them, but we don't want them. And Shek could be the type, I'm gonna be honest with you, he's just the type of man, like, he may decide, hey, man, I just need a break, 3 months. Okay, cool. Shek gonna still pay the bills. He gonna still take care of me if I need him. That's the type. We'll be the type divorce, and he's still coming up onto the house, making sure everything's good. A lot of y'all got friends like that. A lot of y'all got ex-husbands that do that. You know what I'm saying? Or ex-lovers. They ain't going nowhere. They got you. Y'all love each other like that. That is what you call unconditional love. This right here, I'm like, y'all got to stop this shit. And all these young girls out here that ain't got no man, and y'all just come over here, Kristy, man, they're not good. Girl. Moving on. Somebody said, listen to Tasha you want and watch him keep cheating. No. That's not what I said. Stop putting words in my mouth. What I said was, if you guys are two consenting adults, first of all, your marriage and how people run their marriage is their marriage. The agreement that I have with my husband, there's no one size fits all to marriage. And that's the reason why a lot of y'all can't have relationships, because you're trying to do a one size fits all. The type of relationship that I have with my husband, I told him, if it gets too thick out here, let me know if you can't control your lust. Because I got some lust too. And y'all be acting like y'all ain't got no lust either. Just let me know, baby. How much time do you need? 3 months? So I got 3 months to hit as many as I can. Ain't nobody asking me no questions? Okay, cool. We separated. This is an agreement. Ain't nobody lying to each other. Ain't nobody cheating on one another. That's right. Let's have a grown person conversation. I'm not gonna get my blood pressure. I'm not gonna chase you down. A lot of women be thinking, oh, you're gonna fall in love with a man. Don't love like that. They don't love everybody. They don't love every woman. It be lust. And a lot of y'all be thinking that. And then y'all be holding back your own lust, acting as if you ain't been attracted to the neighbor. Girl, he showed fine, child. He showed. Stop. I hate when women do that, acting like you ain't got no needs or won't see them. You feel like, man, I only got one life, and you need to tell me I'm gonna be the same for the rest of my life. Y'all stop that shit. Stop. Stop that. Don't nobody want to be. Come on now. Stop. We grown over here. And if I can have an adult conversation with a man that I've been married to for 20 years, and he comes to me and say, babe, listen, please, I don't want to know who it is. Okay, go. We separated. I'm going to do me right. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. And we going to agree to, okay, cool. All right, outside cool. What you talking about? Moving on. Okay. Oh, I need a massage. Oh my God. Oh, this is what happens when I ain't sleeping in my own bed at the house. Because, you know, my bed is like perfect for my body. I'm not at my house. Oh, God. Jeez. I heard. I had more than one source come to me with this. That Jeezy, and this is real quick because we got to move on and get to Just Hilarious and all that there. Hold on for a second. You have a mark on your glasses on your nose. I got a mark on my nose. Is it there? Okay. Thank you so much, Jasmine. And y'all let me know if I got lipstick on my teeth and stuff, boogers in my nose. Please tell me. Please. Apparently, Jeezy is dating industry pass around Tracy Edmonds. Now, you know he friends with Dion. And, you know, Tracy Edmonds got upset that Deion Sanders was messing with Karrueche, and she said Karrueche was her friend. But apparently these two have been secretly dating and have been trying to keep the cameras off of them. I've had a couple of people that have tried to send me scenarios where, you know, they're in the same island, they're on the same boat, and it's a couple's trip, and we just can't quite get them in the same photo. But they all rotating and passing around each other because, you know, Jeezy will pass around too. So, I don't know. Y'all happy about this new possible couple allegedly dating? You think Jeezy is going to be good? Do you? You feel like Jeezy's going to be good? I don't know. And Tracy Evans sure don't know how to pull them now. Sure, I mean, Babyface, Deion Sanders, Jeezy. Ugh. Yeah, you said both of them washed up. I'm so done. Y'all get on my nerve. But anyway, congratulations to the new couple, if it's true. Moving on. Yes, and does said I think it'll be good for both of them. Thank you. Oh, I need a massage. Oh, I got a crook in my neck. All right, moving on. Who's next? You said she gonna get cheated on too? Or she used to it. Shit. Okay. So real quick, you guys know that we've been reporting on Jennifer Williams' scamming ass husband, Christian Gold. Okay. Now, recently they both got hit with a over $400,000 judgment on a RICO lawsuit of him running a pyramid scheme, and he had scammed a bunch of people out of their money. We put the interview up. I believe it was Monday with the victim who had brought together all the victims for this lawsuit that he lost, and that he has to pay. And of course, he's married to Jennifer. And, you know, of course, Jennifer is legally liable because this is her husband, you know. And but Christian out here, see, the thing that I have issues with is that I don't know why Jennifer would even entertain this type of man. And, you know, I don't know if she knows just how how he moves and how broke he really is. And, you know, the show is canceled, so there's no more Basketball Wives at all. You said it's time for me to go. Where you going, Jeannie Thompson? Don't leave, child. Where you going? I don't know how much she knows, but we were given some recordings of Christian Go allegedly begging. Y'all, guess who he was begging? Hollywood, y'all. He was allegedly begging Hollywood. Shannon Sharp's ex stylist / lover for some money. We got some recordings here of Jennifer Williams' husband saying he in a bind, Nate. He in a bind. Jasmine, go.
Please hit me when you're out of your meeting. I desperately need your help. Like, I can't even like function right now. But please do not forget. Like, I really need your help.
And so yeah, I just have funds tied up that I don't have access to at the moment. Long story, so I invest, so like that's typically what I do full time, and I just closed an account with a broker. I cannot access those funds. That account is still closed. I mean, it's still pending. Those funds are still pending. I've been going back and forth with the broker, trying to close out and get the funds released. So that's when I say that, like, it's not me asking you to give me something that I'm not looking to get back, right? That's why I offered you interest, right? I'm like, yo, if you can send this, I will give you interest on top. If it's something that you want back, right? So it's not that I don't have it, I just don't have it available. So it's coming, right? Because of course it's my capital, it's my funds, but I need help with a situation because like I have to pay for it, right? So I was able to get help from someone else, but not the whole thing, right? So it was $43.50 that I asked you for, I think like top of last week. But it's the end of the week again, and I still don't have this paid, right? And like days are going by, and frustration is growing. I'm stressed. So yeah, I really need help. Like I really do. It's just a lot. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. And if I didn't need it, I would not reach out. Like I don't like to ask people for shit, to be completely honest. So I just don't want to keep dragging this. Like if it's like, hey Chris, like no, I can't do it, then I'm completely fine with that. But if you can help, like you could really change a lot and lift a lot of stress.
And to be completely honest, like I just don't, like, I know you don't understand the severity, but I just want you to know, like, you helping me you would literally help take so much weight off my shoulders, like so much weight. Like I truly need your help. Like I don't even know another way to say it. Like I truly need your help. You would take so much weight off my shoulders. Like I can't even express it or stress that enough.
Let me ask y'all a question. Where are you going to find a show like this on the internet? Where are you going to find a show like this with this amount of receipts? And I got every celebrity trying to sue me on the internet. Everyone else is just a pay-in. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go? And the amount of receipts that we have on the TashaKLive.com portion of what we do is the overextended version of so much more. We actually have Christian Gold's auntie, who spent about 2 hours with us as winos last year. The wine is just the whining. And she told us all of Christian Gold's business. And then it turned into a fight at the family cookout. I do highly suggest all 9,000 of you, if you are not subscribed to TashaKLive.com, you need to get there. There's only a small portion of the things we have that we are allowed to put out here because we do not want our channel striked. $12.40 a day. Just like we are going to be premiering Keisha Cole's brother, who allegedly ate his sister nephew's vagina. Where are you going to find this type of content? That's why we have them screaming. She got me blocked on every platform. Let me! You ugly! Your feet ugly! You ugly! I hate you! I'm taking you everything! You're gonna die broke! Oh! No, I won't die broke. I'm not backing up. You can see the hair in my nostrils. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. But y'all need to get over there and see Krishna Go auntie. Boy, she brought it. It all started over it all started over Jennifer allegedly accusing her of stealing some shoes. When I tell you she told all the business, but Christian is broke. It's just 40 cents a day, guys. 40 cents a day. Okay, 40 cents a day. We got 9,000 people in here. Go on get that. Okay. So I'll see y'all at the show. But yeah, she told it all. But yeah, Jennifer, it must be because the auntie said that he metrosexual. So he keep a lot of gay men around. And then the fact that he was allegedly begging a gay man Hollywood for the money. Like, how do you know Hollywood? How do you know Hollywood? Like that. Hollywood gay. Moving on. Are you guys ready for me to discuss my sister? Are you, darling? Okay. Are you? So, since I had on makeup today, we thought we would put a picture of you with makeup on. But Jasmine, listen, when we roll the recording, I need the picture of her with the pistol ponytail up. You got me? Also, do you have the video of her talking about me being a crackhead? Do you have that too? Do you have that loaded and ready to go? Like that loaded pistol ponytail she had. Do you?
I'll get it.
Thank you. But for now, we will discuss Ayonya telling Mrs. Jess Unhilarious that she had what she defines the term as lady balls. Go. She's talking about my sister.
Balls. Lady balls!
Does Jess have lady balls?
What? Yes.
Okay.
All right, cool. Now, but we gotta understand that lady balls and testicles are different.
Break that down.
Okay, because testicles.
That's what I'm looking for.
Thank you. Now
so
you just
much.
said everything you see ain't what you see. Now what you say?
No, well, the hair you see on testicles is real. It's really there.
Yes, ma'am. Break down lady balls before Jess gets offended.
You see, a lot of women, because of the way we are conditioned and programmed and educated, take on masculine qualities, and they think it's powerful. But feminine power is very different than masculine power. Feminine power is assertive. Masculine power is aggressive. Feminine power is directive. It's nurturing. It's nourishing. It's clear. And masculine power is often domineering and controlling and directive. as opposed to collaborative. So lady balls, you know, a lot of women today want to be the boss and they want to be the diva and have no leadership skills whatsoever. Lady balls are how a powerful woman lives in, moves in, stands in her power in a way that nurtures, nourishes, supports, heals, grows other people. It's not testicles. Testicles are aggressive. They got hair, and sometimes they smell. Don't ask me how I know.
In one of the episodes, you point out that women don't know the distinction between assertiveness and aggression.
Yes.
How do you advise women to create a distinction between the two?
Well, lead with your heart and not with your head. Lead with your heart. That's lady balls. Lady balls don't come from the crotch. They come from the heart.
Did you come up with this term, lady balls? Did you come up? Because
I
that was
love
the, watching the episode was the first time I
I've
heard
said
it.
it for so long, but then when I went to try to trademark it, people have said that.
I don't know. See what I'm talking about? How they be up at the Breakfast Club, and then sometimes they pick me's and they just let people, you know, say what they gonna say, and then sometimes they want to be aggressive on who they feel like they can bully. And Jess just sat up there and let that lady tell her she got lady balls because she does in fact take care of her husband. Somebody got to stay at home and watch the babies. Or why he always in the background of every video. Mine in the background of every video, but he editing. Lady balls. Coming from a woman who ain't had a man since 1971. I wish Ayanna would. I wish that she would. Well, who have you nurtured in the last 30 years? I don't know what Ayanna with the Newport cigarettes is talking about. I done seen her put enough black people face in the dirt and tell them to talk to the ancestors. Whole time, I be trying, y'all. I be trying. It's just that Breakfast Club segment would have blew up. Because I would have been like, well, Miss Ayanna, when's the last time you had a pair of balls? Testicles, dirty ones. When's the last time you had the musty ones, ma'am? I wish she would. That's what I'm talking about. Like, Jess, you represent a demographic that needs to hear from confident, secure black women that know how to own their space. But because she's a yanya from the projects and ain't had a man and God knows what, sat up on the internet and said, I will allow my husband to have multiple wives. You have to understand, because she has to share. She's like, yeah, it ain't like you down here. Like, when's the last time you did like this to some dirty one? Boss. When? Just, you wouldn't play with me like that, but you know, everybody was like, DJ even said, tell her what it is before she get offended. I'm still offended. I'm offended for my sis. Because I don't give a damn what age she is. I sure would have asked her. I'm a woman. There's no masculinity in me. I'm a woman. Now, you know, last week, Jess decided to, for the second time on this internet, on my internet, call me a crackhead and dirty. Let me remind you.
Never look like
Yes.
Tasha K. Ever. I had to do so much
that?
crack.
Somebody said that?
Somebody on the chat. They always fucking playing. But yeah, I could. Huh?
Should we open the current?
Yeah, we can. Yeah. I don't give 3.5 fucks what I do. I would never look like a fucking crackhead. I would never look like a little junkie. She always sweaty. Tasha always like she fucking dirty.
I just play it one more time, Jeff. I just gotta rub it in.
Never look like Tasha K. Ever. I had to do so much
that?
crack.
Somebody said that?
Somebody on the chat. They always fucking playing. But yeah, I could. Huh?
Should we open the current?
Yeah, we can. Yeah. I don't give 3.5 fucks what I do. I would never look like a fucking crackhead. I would never look like a little junkie. She always sweaty. Tasha always like she fucking dirty.
I'm sweaty right now. Look, I got pit stains. Sweaty. I'm a big titties bitch. You know, I'm a woman. I'm a lady. I ain't got no lady balls. I'm a lady. I mean, I would think like Ayana was trying to tell me that a nigga in the ass. Like, what? So, remember I told you last week when I responded to her that Jess, like, I get that it maybe to you it's not a compliment to be compared to me. And when you look at who's on the internet, it's like you look to your left, because I heard from a lot of female comedians that, you know, anytime you were around them and they were more, you know, much prettier than you, you got rid of them. You would keep them around for a little bit, but you got rid of them because your insecurities started to show. Same woman that said the only reason she started to wear her natural hair and love herself is because her husband loved her, which means when he leaves, you know, when the money gone, you know, she ain't gonna love herself no more. I told you, projection is very real. Projection is very real. There's a lot of things you could have dragged me on, Jess, but that right there, baby, we going face to face. You picking your hair to the front. She got a little afro now. That's what triggered her, because she had a little afro, and she picking it to the front so you won't see that she still ain't got no edges. She put makeup there and make it look like it's blending in with her face. It's just, they're gone, baby. They're gone. They're gone. But needless to say, projection is real. And I told you that if I wanted your husband, I could have had him first. I could still have him. But I'm married. But I was like, why would she keep calling me a junkie out here? Why would she do that? So, you know, we had some phone calls with a few people that used to work with Jess, and I didn't reach out to them. They reached out to me. Like, I didn't even have to add that. You got to understand, guys, we're at a different level as winos, as head of this shit, that people know where to come when they want some shit out, and ain't nobody gonna not put it out because they friends with this person. Tasha K ain't friends with nobody. So my due diligence to the people, and I thought about whether or not I was going to put this out, but I had so many people asking me, you should put it out. You should put it out. I said, you know what, you're right, because my winos have been very loyal to me for 10 years. They deserve to know this. And so we took a very small part. There is a man that Jess grew up with, and he was her manager when they first started. A lot of people that work with her are going to know exactly who he is. A lot of people watching this show is going to know exactly who he is. We're just going to put out his first name. His name is Avon. He was her manager. He was her lover. And he was her best friend at one point. And this is what he had to say about Jess and, you know, some of the things that she used to partake in that deeply concerned him. Now, everything's alleged, even my name's alleged. This is according to him. I wasn't there, but the cheeks tell me everything I need to know. Go, Jess.
Sit down to me on some real shit. I ain't even know that, though. Like, that shit f***ed me up. She come to me on some, like, I gotta tell you something type shit. We sitting at the dinner, eating dinner, right? Just me and her. She was like, I gotta tell you something. So I'm like, tell me what? What's up? So she was like, I don't want you to judge me, though. So I said, I mean, fuck out, you my baby. I ain't gonna judge you. What's up? Man, she get to telling me like she start fucking with the coke and all that. And she was like, so then I made it kind of funny, but I was up off of it though, right? She say, I'm high right now. She said that is the only thing, like, she really be needing that to like operate for real. Real life coke habit. Like, that shit me up. Use the weed and the shrimp to cover it up for real, and the drink to cover it up. Like, all right, she drank a little bit, she get high, that's what she's on. The whole time it really be that coke. The crazy part about it, it's so crazy. When I got my motorcycle accident, this when she did the podcast. I got the motorcycle accident, broke my neck and all that, my rib, all that. So I literally died. So they put me in a motherfucking helicopter, medevac me, the shock trauma, all that. I ain't had no pulse on the scene, nothing. So it's so crazy. She goes on there like, so Jess used to FaceTime me. You know, like it was like, it ain't like a nigga was taking them bitches. I ain't never took drugs a day in my life. I don't even smoke weed. For you to go up there and try drag on a nigga like a nigga do drugs, like that's crazy. And it's so crazy while I was getting her perks, like when my neck was broke, you know that she would come with London, and this when London was with him, she was with him heavy, like, so she was getting like 10, 20 pills, and that leave me with a little bit, and I'm doing it because I don't want them. I just want the pain to go away. She making it seem like I was getting high and all that shit, man. Was turned though. Look at that shit. She high on coke, but you used to talk about a nigga that took perks to get prescribed to him. That's crazy. How you gonna go up there talking about it and you was getting them from me too? Like, it was like I would meet her up there where she used to at the Fridays up there. Like it's a Friday. She used to stay at this. Man, I'm driving her. I'm getting her. Somebody drive me up there because I couldn't drive at that time. And giving you purse, but you gonna use it against me like you wasn't doing it.
Run her video again, Jasmine, of her audio when she was talking about me.
Never look like Tasha K. Ever. I had to do so much crack. Somebody on the chat. They always fucking playing. But yeah, I could. Huh?
Should we open the current?
Yeah, we can. Yeah. Yeah. I don't give 3.5 fucks what I do. I would never look like a fucking crackhead. I would never look like a little junkie. She always sweaty. Tasha always like she fucking dirty.
So apparently Jess has gone live to tell y'all, according to a lot of the viewers, that she's admitted to doing weed and shrooms. Her ex-boyfriend said that she would use the shrooms and the weed to cover up the cocaine, the effects of the cocaine. I told you projection is real. You're telling someone who looks better than you that they're ugly, but we could pass as sisters. You're just the cokehead version of me. My sister. Allegedly. Don't you ever fix your mouth to speak on me unless you're doing this. Tasha been dirty, man. Tasha dirty. She ugly. She sweat. You better. Yeah. I hate for the world to know that you can't read, you can't add, you can't keep no friend. You's a dirty. This is what dirty look like. I told you the girl was born with abs and a strong jawline. I wouldn't be surprised if her mammy allegedly partaked in some things. I don't know. I just know she came out doing the monkey bars at 2. She could do every single monkey bar at 2. She was doing calisthenics. Baby, I ain't never, ever in my life ever did no cocaine, no heroin, no Percocets. I done weed now, a little weed. Yeah, that's different. You know, back when I was 19, I had some anxiety problems, and my mama had gave me an Ativan, and I liked them. And Benadryl put me to sleep. Yeah, that was it. Now, that happened for a good year. My dad's a cokehead though. He is. He loves it. Every time he's around my friends and stuff, and he about almost 70, and anybody got any, he brags that he did cocaine with Whitney Houston. So I don't discriminate against the cokeheads because I love my daddy, and my daddy always have gone to work. He never lost no work behind it. He's a functioning cokehead, and he don't bother nobody. But see, that's just a snippet of the conversation. There's just so much more. I didn't even need the rest unless she want to play. You want to play? You want to play? Because the whole energy gonna know your business. You want to play? We can play, sister. We can play. I come out and play. Do you want to play? You want to play? Yeah? You want to play? Yeah. I know a lot of y'all mad up in here because y'all are fans of Jess. That's cool. I'm a fan too. I'm a fan too. Play it one more time for the internet. Play it one more time real quick. Let me go get this. I gotta go get something out the room, Jasmine. Play her ex best friend, Avon. Shout out to Avon. Shout out to Avon. Okay, in London. Yeah. Go ahead, play it one more time, Jasmine. I'll be right back. Play
Sit
it.
down to me on some real shit. I ain't even know that though. Like that shit me up. She come to me on some like I gotta tell you something type shit. We sitting at the dinner, sitting there eating dinner, right? Just me and her. She was like, I gotta tell you something. So I'm like, tell me what? What's up? So she was like, I don't want you to judge me though. So I said, I mean, fuck out, you my baby. I ain't gonna judge you. What's up? Man, she get to telling me like she start fucking with the coke and all that. And she was like, so then I made it kind of funny, but I was up off of it though, right? She say I'm high right now. She said that shit is the only thing like she really be needing that shit to operate for real. Real life coke habit. Like that shit me up. Use the weed shit and the shrimp to cover it up for real, and the drink to cover it up. Like, all right, she drank a little bit, she get high, that's what she's on. But the whole time it really be that coke. The crazy part about it, it's so crazy. When I got my motorcycle accident, this when she did the podcast. I got the motorcycle accident, broke my neck and all that shit, my rib, all that. So I literally died. So they put me in a motherfucking helicopter, medevac me, the shock trauma, all that. I ain't had no pulse on the scene, nothing. So it's so crazy. She goes on there like, so Jess used to FaceTime me. You know, it was like, it ain't like a nigga was taking them bitches. I ain't never took drugs a day in my life. I don't even smoke weed. For you to go up there and try drag on it like a nigga do drugs, like that's crazy. And it's so crazy while I was getting a perks, like when my neck was broke, you know that she would come with London, and this when London was with him, she was with him heavy. Like, so she was getting like 10, 20 pills, and that leave me with a little bit, and I'm doing it because I don't want them. I just want the pain to go away. She making it seem like I was getting high and all that shit, man. Was turned though. Look at that shit. She high on coke, but you used to talk about a nigga that took perks to get prescribed to him. That's crazy. How you gonna go up there talking about it and you was getting them from me too? Like it was like I would meet her up there where she used to at the Fridays up there. Like it's a Friday. She used to stay at this. Man, I'm getting her, somebody drive me up there because I couldn't drive at that time. And giving you purse, but you gonna use it against me like you wasn't doing it.
Now play her audio one more time, Jasmine. One more time.
Never look like Tasha K. Ever. I would have to do so much crack. Somebody on the chat. They always fucking playing.
Oh.
But yeah, I could. Huh?
Should we open the current?
Yeah, we can. Yeah. I don't give 3.5 fucks what I do. I would never look like a fucking crackhead. I would never look like a little junkie. She always sweaty. Tasha always like she fucking dirty.
We're about to head over to TashaKLive.com. I got Nephi and Keisha Cole's brother Sam coming over to answer some allegations about him allegedly sleeping with Nephi and all the family business going on. You know, Elijah been on TikTok, and we interviewed Elijah on Friday about, you know, his stories going viral. The whole family reaching out to me, so we probably about gonna have another series on Keisha Cole's family and all the family drama that's been going on. So please, guys, subscribe. TashaKLive.com. TashaKLive.com. It is $12, which equals up to 40 cents a day, and it's $4.99 per episode if you just want to watch that episode. So we're about to head over there now to talk to Sam. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. Please check and see if all of y'all are subscribed. Please make sure, okay, that you are subscribed on every platform so that you do not miss an upload. Y'all ain't gonna get no wine like this nowhere else. I know my lane. I know what we're doing out here. Y'all know I don't show off. I don't do nothing. But I just had to stunt for one time because we've been having a lot of women out here talk about me and my naturalness. This is all natural, baby. It's all natural, okay? I just had to do that. Y'all know I don't normally do that. I sell wine. I don't sell no ass. Okay? So we're about to head on over to TashaKLive.com right now. Don't forget, guys, it is the winter time. Please don't forget to stock up on your oil of oregano. Oil of oregano. 5 drops in the water. Whenever you feel something coming down, gone. Okay? Use 10% off. Use TK10 to get 10% off your first order. The vitamin D3. We need it, especially during the winter months. Ain't enough sun out there. We older women. This is something that we need to keep on subscription. There is a subscribe button on the Liquid D3. You got aches, you got body pains, neck pains, autoimmune issues. You probably got a D3 deficiency. Please check with your doctor. But a lot of times you don't need to because this is a hormone that your body is supposed to make when you are directly in the sunlight that helps your body to function as a whole. And if you don't go outside, if you are not an outside person, then you got low vitamin D3 levels. And I love this one because it's 10,000 IUs, not 5. It's not a pill, and it's highly absorbable. As soon as you take it, you're going to instantly get an energy boost, okay? Don't forget, guys, the oil that I use to gloss myself up is the sugar case oils. Okay, we got the watermelon squeeze. You can squeeze it, put it all up over your body. Y'all see why Shay been married to me 20 years? He playing. Sometimes he may say no, he tired because I don't wore him out, y'all. But all I'm saying, okay, is make sure you got your body oils. Your man gonna love them, okay? Especially because back in the day, I used to have this little trick I used to do. I used to take the candy and boil it. And I'll put the candy once it boils down and pour it on let my man eat it, but I ain't gotta do that no more because of the sugar case oil. Don't put it inside, just put it on the outside. It tastes just like pineapple, glazed donut, watermelon squeeze. Use the coupon code TK10 to get 10% off your first order. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. Okay. I apologize for not being live. I was shooting 2 films. I actually got a film that's going to be in theaters. And so y'all, we are going to be going to the movies together to see my movie in theaters. It's coming out this summer. I'm actually in it with Ray J and some other phenomenal actors and actresses. And so I shot this week. That's what I was doing. So yes. I love it. 2026 is starting off amazing. Okay. I love you guys. Tell Jess hilarious. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it to her, but she should have kept my name out her mouth. And I don't want to spill any more. But if I have to, we can. I mean, we got plenty of it, all right? I love you guys. We're going to head over to TashaKLive.com, like I said, for our exclusive messy-ass interview with Keisha Cole's brother Sam. And we got some incest allegations, so please subscribe to TashaKLive.com, not the app. You got to go to the website, and you can buy the episode for $4.99 or $12 for reoccurring and watch all the other content that we have, including my lives, okay? I love you guys. Shout out to Jasmine. Thank you so much for the great job. Thank you to my entire team. I love you guys, and now I got to go. Bye!
Stressed out about anything, including debt. There's so many other detriments to our lives, our health, our family, our friends, all can see it on us. And then when you become debt-free, you can start focusing on things that truly make you happy. It really is true happiness. I've had many individuals make up with family members after going through bankruptcy because they don't have the stress. It really changes your mindset and it allows you to have the freedom, the mental freedom to take care of what's really important. And I certainly recommend it for everybody because, as we all know, life is too short.
Clips out there about you sometimes do show you a very angry Black woman kind of life.
I am an angry Black woman. I am angry that my sisters are dying at ridiculous rates of heart disease, maternal death. I am stressed. I am angry that I live in a nation that lies to us and has been, and people still aren't sure how to make it make sense.
You've never heard of Candace Owens?
I don't know her.
Your messages are very similar.
I am a radical leftist.
Do you date?
Who's gonna date me?
There there other people like you that you can date?
Name them.
I'm not a matchmaker.
I have 5 cats and a dog. I love being a cat lady. And the other day I was driving and I had like my dog and my 3 cats in the car going to the vet, and I was like, wow, this is the life you chose. I haven't had sex or been kissed in 2 years.
Do you think that has a lot to do with your anchor too sometime?
No. I think that's actually very unintellectual for you to ask.
No.
Yes.
Because as Black women, we have to release.
So I don't have a vibrator?
All right, so you guys are at odds. The baby's back with you. At what point does Claressa's career take off?
Her career took off? Did it? Where's the sponsorship? Where are the endorsements? Her career took off? Her career only took off because of a married man. And a fake ass deal with Win Records. Who's ever heard of a record label signing a boxer? And I'm gonna set that right there for everybody to marinate on.
Somebody stole 2 hard drives from Jada's house. So now we get into why she's even more mad. Jada would watch at the houses. She had her laptop. She would stick her hard drive in, right? Boom, and hook it up to the TV. And she could play whatever video she watching. So I'm seeing videos of her and Will and a bunch of some celebrities, everything. Because remember, the last interview I told you, if you don't sue me, I'm gonna let people know who you've been hitting with them dildos. And I said, if you don't sue, I'm going to sue. So I told you, being Muslim, whatever I say I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do, period. And I gotta have evidence. So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal, and I saw celebrities on the tape.
Ooh.
I'm under penalty of perjury. If anything in here is a lie, my ass going to jail, period. There's no if, there's no ends, there's no buts.
Watch this full program and other exclusive content on www.TashaKLive.com.
We don't get enough liquid D3. We don't get enough vitamin D. And so I personally have to supplement this particular vitamin D that I travel with all the time, and I make sure that I never run out of, is 10,000 IUs, gluten-free, vegetarian, as a vitamin E and vitamin C base, okay? And so it's very highly absorbable. There are some fantastic reviews on shoptkdeals.com of women who claim that they couldn't even lift their arms. And by taking vitamin D3, which helps your body to absorb calcium, and the calcium feeds the bones, they can now raise their arms, they're less pain and things. Winos, after months of planning and negotiating, I am excited to announce that shoptkdeals.com is now extended to you. If you are a creator like myself, or maybe you're just a stay-at-home mom, or maybe you're just someone that just wants to make passive income as well as main income, shoptkdeals.com now offers that invitation to you. So which means you can become an affiliate partner and make anywhere from 30 to 40% on each sale that you make on shoptkdeals.com, okay? And so listen, I'm excited to work with you guys. I'm excited to train you guys. Not only will I be training you, we'll be hosting webinars, sales calls, and all that to make sure that we're all successful and we keep all of these brands happy. So I want you guys to stop what you're doing now. Go on over to the website, shoptkdeals.com, hit join my sales team, and I will see you guys on our sales call, okay?